Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I Say This With Love 33. If it's your first time here, thank you for visiting, and please join us for a beautiful time to meditate. Meditation is a space that can take you into peace and find joy and quiet. Some of us find it very hard to sit with ourselves and just be, to just sit here in peace and quiet without being on our phones, without focusing on all the outer things going on in our world. Yes, my cat Mittens is running around because she's stuck in the house because she has asthma. So I'm going to meditate with her on the loose. Meditation can bring you into your inner self. In your inner self, you find peace. You find the answers you're looking for if you're open to receive them. Sitting with yourself silently requires a lot of presence. Sometimes it's hard for us to be present with ourselves. We almost feel uncomfortable, like, oh my God, no, I have to be on my phone. I have to be doing something. I have to move. I have to go wash the dishes. I can't do this. I'll just do this another time. And that's okay. If you're not ready, you're not ready. But just keep in mind that maybe one day you might want to try it again. And it might be for a short amount of time. It could just be a minute or two to start off with. And then slowly, gradually, as you begin to feel more comfortable and have the allowance to sit with yourself and be present, then you can go longer and longer. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. What I do offer you and what I know is in meditation, the object is to sit in silence, to be present, to find the stillness from within, which then exudes on the outside, because the outer world is a reflection of our inner world. We want to bring stillness, calmness, peace, joy, contentment to our inner world, so that way we may exude it on our outer world. We embody that. We are the essence of peace, love, joy, lightness. Life is meant to be joyful, not so heavy, not so harsh. Yes, we will have challenges in our life, but through meditation, we find tools to get through these challenges more easily. We learn how to listen to our inner self and to trust our gut. Because although a lot of us all the time are looking for answers outside of us, when you meditate, you find the answers within. Again, if you allow it. So what I find helpful and how I can go into a very beautiful deep meditation, and what I've learned about, is find darkness. Find yourself a comfortable space. Doesn't have to be extravagant. It could be anywhere. You can be sitting on anything. It doesn't have to be a meditation pillow. Today am sitting on a meditation pillow that I got off Amazon. It's a comfortable pillow and I love it. If you have an eye mask, if you don't have the capability to be in a dark room, get yourself a sleeping eye mask to create darkness. Because, here's a nugget, when you meditate in the darkness and there is darkness, that stimulates the pineal gland inside your brain. The pineal gland activates and then it secretes the hormone melatonin, and that goes down your body and then flows back up, and that is like the nectar of peace, the nectar of life, and actually the nectar of everything. It's absolutely beautiful. And so when you can find your eye mask, put it on, get into the darkness, perhaps turn on some peaceful, calming music. You don't have to. And then you can begin. So I will put on my mask today to get some darkness, and I will guide you through this beautiful meditation. So find yourself a comfortable seat. Wherever you are, try to sit up nice and tall up on your sits bones. Your sits bones are the bones that are underneath your glutes. Pull your stomach in. Straighten the spine, lengthening the crown of your head all the way up to the ceiling. Spine is straight, shoulders relaxed. You can have your palms facing down on your knees, and that helps to ground you. You can have your palms facing up, and that invites energy in. Whatever is comfortable for you, please do that. If you'd like to do mudras with any fingers touching your thumb, that's fine as well. So I'm going to put on my mask and let's get started. Be aware of your sits bones pressing down into the earth. Finding strength, finding the acceptance of being here, and feeling the earth holding you up. You are safe. Breathe in through your nose and exhale out your mouth. Let's do that again. Inhale through your nose, nice, long, slow inhale, filling up your lungs. And slow exhale out your mouth. The longer and slower you exhale, the more room you create for fresh oxygen on your next inhale. Let's all take a collective breath together one more time. In through your nose. Hold it. And out through your mouth. Releasing anything that does not serve you during this time of meditation. Throughout your meditation, notice how you breathe. Is it shallow? Is it through your chest? Are your shoulders tense and up towards your ears? Find and look into how you just breathe naturally. When you feel into that, breathe in through your nose, filling up your lungs, extending your belly out to let all the fresh oxygen go down into your belly, and hold it. And then when you can't hold it anymore, exhale it out through your nose, pulling your belly button back to your spine and pushing all the stagnant energies that are down in the belly out into the universe. Continue to breathe through this space. In yoga, we call it our Ujjayi breath. Inhalation and exhalation by the nose, always through the throat. It has an oceanic sound to it. It is the breath of life. And during any time in your day where you feel nervous, stressed out, anxious, focus on your Ujjayi breath. Notice if your shoulders are relaxed. If not, wiggle them a little bit and get them in a comfortable, relaxed position. is straight. Release any tension in your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyeballs. Unclench your jaw if you find that your jaw is clenched. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Just let it fall down below your bottom teeth. Feel the way your body feels. And know that it's okay. And allow whatever you are feeling. If you find your brain is still thinking about things and thoughts are coming in rapidly, that's okay. Just be aware. Focus on your breath, in through your nose, out through your nose, through the throat. Slow your breathing down. We're going to quiet our minds and try to open our hearts. When our hearts are open and our ego lets our mind shut down, that is when we can feel into feelings that aren't comfortable, that we might not want to push into, but they're there, and then the awareness is brought there. And then you can choose to push into that and heal that, or to shove it down and push it down deeper into yourself, which is what we are trying to get away from and heal. Know that wherever you are in your life, that is exactly where you are supposed to be. Everything happens the way that it's supposed to happen, and everything happens with divine timing. If you find yourself discontent with the timeline of your life, that you should be farther ahead like somebody else, maybe you shouldn't have done as much and you shouldn't have made this choice or that choice, take a breath and release that. Because everything is perfect the way that it is, the way that it happened, and with every experience, there is a lesson. A lesson that you can choose to learn from, or that you can stuff down and keep on your path. If you choose the latter because that is what you know and that is what is safe and that is a comfortable feeling because that's all you know, then that lesson will keep following you throughout your life until you can acknowledge it, feel it, heal it, and release it. Feel the rise and fall of your belly. During meditation, allow yourself to see yourself as a child, a little boy or the little girl. And what has that child gone through? What has that child been looking for and desiring to be hugged and loved and acknowledged because their life was difficult and they carried a lot of burden, a lot of heaviness, a lot of pain. And then they grew up and learned how to numb themselves, how to stuff feelings down, how to mask their true self. When you can find the space to reach in and find that inner child and begin to heal, that will bring peace to your life. Notice your breath. Notice any tension in your body. If you feel any tension, take a breath and shrug it out, release it out. Find gratitude for where you are right now, this present moment. Sitting with yourself, honoring you, your soul, your body, honoring all that you have with you at this moment. Nothing else matters. No external thoughts, no external noises, nothing. Just pure presence in this moment. Perhaps you can allow yourself to go in even a little deeper. Perhaps you're struggling to quiet down your mind. That's okay. Never give up. A wise Buddhist proverb states, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And for reference, the teacher is already within you. Everything you need is already within you. We as humans here on this earth are finding the challenge and the struggle to remember who we are at our core, what our soul came to this earth to do before we became embodied with titles, religions, jobs, all the masks that we wear, all the busyness that we put on ourselves in this world. Life is not meant to be so busy, so hard. Life is meant to be filled with joy. It's a journey. The destination is unconditional love for yourself, for others. To embody love, to receive love. first and foremost, before we can love anybody else or anything else, we have to love ourselves. And although we might think we love ourselves, push in very deep and think about how you don't offer yourself perhaps the love and peace that you offer others. We're so hard on ourselves. Most of us are our own worst critics. And when we can learn to release that and let that go and to love ourselves unconditionally for who we are, then that is when the light flows. And it's available to each and every one of you. Perhaps you're feeling some movement inside your body, your heart expanding. Maybe your solar plexus, your sacral chakras opening a bit. Your root chakra, your crown chakra, your third eye. All the chakras can become balanced, and when they are balanced and work in harmony, it is an enlightening feeling. Beautiful. If you find that your throat chakra is blocked, dormant, come into your meditations, breathe into your throat, and exhale it out, and open up those throat chakra blockages. Take a nice, slow inhale in through your nose. An open mouth exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bringing movement back into your body, awareness back into your mind. You flutter your eyes open, coming back to where we are in our own space. Notice how you feel after your meditations. Do you feel lighter? Do you feel clarity? If you don't, that's okay. If you do, that's okay. It's a practice. Meditation is a practice. And meditation brings us back to ourselves. Out of the external world, out of everything external from us, and puts us back into ourselves, where we know all the answers, we have all the answers, we have everything we need, but we are conditioned, traumatized, and scared to go within to trust ourselves and what we think, what we know, what we feel. That's part of this human experience. So when you need to ground yourself and come back to a space of peace and get yourself centered, come back to this video or a couple other videos that I have and meditate. Get Put yourself in a dark space and get that pituitary gland stimulated to flow the release of melatonin and colostrum. Our human bodies are magnificent. And just to know that we have everything we need for health and to get us through this life is internal, is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. We don't need all that stuff out there. We have everything we need inside of us. We just need to peel the layers to get there. So thank you for visiting my channel. I hope this was a beautiful meditation for you. Please come back, do it again and again and again and again, and let your friends know about it. It's a beautiful space to begin a process of healing, to center, and to learn how to love yourself and trust yourself. Namaste.